Oops. Hi everybody. This is my very first video that I'm doing. It is a eBay sales update video. I'm not really updating anything because I don't have a video prior to this, but this is what this type of video is called. They've been the most helpful to me because haul videos, while they're interesting, I really like to know what an item sold for. I mean, legitimately sold for. So I'm just probably going to do videos like this because I find them the most helpful, and I would like to pass on some information that I have gotten through my experience, because other people have done it for me and it's been extremely helpful. Okay, let's get started. The first thing that I've sold is this vintage Stuart McGuire leather bomber jacket. Now this jacket I saw in my thrift store for weeks and no one touched it, and let me show you why. It has a pretty interesting scuff on it and everyone passed it over for this reason. Eventually I just was like, oh, what the hell. It was $11. I brought it home. I wanted to see if I could actually lighten the scuff a little bit, and I couldn't. So I was like, okay, let me put it on eBay. I'm gonna put it out for a lesser value and see if anybody is interested. I'm sure things can be repaired. At least I think they can. So I put this out and I put all the flaws in. It has some marks on the pockets. It has the scuff on the left side of the chest. Pictures are key. Don't try to hide any of the flaws because that will come back at you tenfold. You do not want negative feedback. Right now I have 100% feedback. I've had that for a while. That is something you really want to try to achieve. You feel comfortable when somebody has higher feedback. But it sold actually in a week, and it sold for $60. I paid $11. It was shipped fairly close. I think the shipping was $6.50. So that was actually a really nice profit. So if an item is of a higher value, and even though it has flaws, you may want to consider it as, and feel free to describe those flaws in your auction. Okay, the next item is, let's go down a little bit. This came from a church sale. All the books were a quarter. So there's 36 books, it cost me $9, and I just lotted them together. There's nothing in there that's like spectacular. Some are worth $5 by themselves, or, $4. Maybe one of them's worth $8 by itself, but I don't really want to go through that. So I lotted them all together and I put it out for $60. And I think, again, this only took a week or two to sell. And it sold for $60, which is great. It ships medium mail, so that wasn't that expensive. Okay, the next item is, by the way, that's my cat. The next item is the editor pants. These are great. These are women's pants, slacks. Ironically, these are pants that I like to wear. So I go on eBay and I'm trying to find them because they fit me well, and what I'm finding is they sell for a lot of money, even used. So I kept my eye out for them, and I've done very well with these pants. So the editor flare leg pant, I mean, just every time you can sell them used, I think for about $20 or $25. But if they're new, you can get like $40 or $45, depending if you want to sit on it. I really didn't sit on these that long. I think they sold in like a month, and I paid $3.99 for them from Goodwill. Okay, the next thing is on cooking. It's a textbook of culinary fundamentals, and generally cookbooks don't sell extremely well, but when it says textbook, I was interested and I did scan it, and it was a good one. I probably could have sat on this a little longer and gotten around $30 for it, but there is some writing in the book, and I really feel that, when people pay a little bit more and it's got defects, they're more likely to complain about it. So if I make a decent profit, I don't mind putting it out for like a little bit less and just letting it go, especially when it has a defect. The same with the leather jacket. I put it out a little bit less. That jacket was $80 or to $120 if it didn't have any of those scuffs on it. Okay, the next thing is the Levi trucker jacket, the signature series. Great jacket. It was out for like a month, I think, and everyone was trying to get me way, way, way down. I had it out for 50. Again, I could have sat on this for a while. Someone made me an offer of 40, yeah, 39.99, and I just took it, just because I just didn't want to sit on it. All right, the next thing is Nike, the long shorts. I love Nike. I do very well with Nike all the time. I look for it. I mean, it's got to be very, very clean, but it's just a very good seller for me. I found these at a flea market. They were in a pile of clothes. Now, when you go to those flea markets and these families dump the clothes on the ground, it's a big mess. I really suggest you get down and have a seat and just go through this stuff. I think I got like 5 things from this woman, and everything sold like from 20, I think, to $35, and it was all $1. So these pants were $1, and they sold for 30, and they sold very quickly, actually. Okay, this I was really happy with. This was at the Salvation Army, and it is a portrait. I think it was only 11 by 13 inches. It's not very big. I thought it was really interesting. It's obviously really old. Like, let me go over here. When you see the back, you could see, like, this is pretty old. I don't know exactly from when it was made, actually, but I didn't even put that in the auction because I figure anybody who's really interested in this is going to know by seeing it and seeing all the details. All I can say is take a lot of pictures. And if you see something interesting like this and it's $5, what is $5? I mean, all you'd have to do is sell it for around 20 to get your money back. But in this case, as you can see, it got $100. So like, this was a great find. I absolutely was thrilled with this. And if you want to take a closer look, here you go. It's a watercolor. All right, the next thing is, okay, this is a little pendant, and again, I got this at a flea market. It was $1, and I think it's called Astrolabe. I'm not sure. I had to look it up. I had no idea what it was, obviously. But what I liked about it is it has that steampunk gothic look. Anything that kind of looks like that, I love to pick up. It usually always sells very, very well. Anything that looks like watch gears or gears, anything like that is just a good seller. And paid $1. It's sold for $29.99. Oh, by the way, everything I have, if you can't see it, everything I have is free shipping. So sometimes when I watch these videos, and somebody says, "Oh, I sold it for $20." I'm like, yeah, but how much did they pay for shipping? Was it free shipping? Everything I have is free shipping. I think people are really attracted to that, and I really do suggest you do it because they can't give you a low rating on shipping if you have free shipping. It is automatic 5-star rating, so I find it very beneficial for it to be free shipping. Okay, the next thing is the Columbia shorts. These always sell well too. Anything Columbia, the PFG, it's a good seller. This I got at a church sale. I paid $2 for it, and it sold for $31.99. And the next one is the same church sale, same $2, and it sold for, I believe this was at the summer's end, and I took $25 because I really didn't want to sit on it for a really long time, and it was $2, so I got $25 on this. Okay. This is a Pendleton's tweed herringbone blazer. I got this at Goodwill. Yeah, I paid $6.99 for it. It was in perfect condition. It was really nice. Nice herringbone. I really like this jacket. And the person who got it loved the jacket. And I sold it for $40. Okay, the next thing is Nike again. It's a Nike vintage pullover. I paid $2.50 at Goodwill. I think it was buy one, get one. It was $5 and it was buy one, get one. So it was $2.50. and it went fairly quickly. It was definitely a good purchase. The next thing is a key. Okay, first of all, I know nothing about tools. I bought this because it looked old. It was $2.99. I really still do not know what this is exactly, but I bought it anyway, and it's sold for $35, so obviously I did the right thing. And I just took a lot of pictures. I did some research. I found out it was a Fender Spoon, and I think it sold in about within 2 months, I think. So that was pretty good. Okay, the next thing is the World Wrestling Entertainment Roman Reigns t-shirt. I got this at the flea market. Again, it was a big pile of clothes that they just throw on the ground on a tarp, and I just sat there and went through it. I wasn't sure. It looked interesting. By the way, I'm not big into doing a lot of research in front of people, pulling out my phone. Honestly, people do not like it, and when you do it, they are less likely to give you deals and stuff like that. So all I can say is the more research you can do at home and the more you can put into your head before you go out there, the better off you're going to be. You don't really want to 100% depend on that phone. If you do, you kind of want to walk away, go into a corner, and then come back, because people get very, very annoyed. Goodwill especially. They don't like it. I mean, there's nothing they can do about it, but they kind of follow you around. They don't treat you well. That's my experience anyway. Okay, so the last thing I have is, this was really good too. This is a Wrangler Western denim shirt. It's a pearl snap. I mean, this is, oh, this page is frozen. Hold on. There we go. Okay, there's the label. Now, I didn't know, I didn't look this up, but this was at Goodwill. It was $3.99. Now, I didn't look it up, and I saw, this is when I first started selling clothes, and I saw how worn the collar was. I was like, well, it's $3.99. Let me take a chance. Now, what I didn't notice was it was missing a pearl snap as well. Now, this is what I'm saying. If something is valuable enough, like, I think these shirts go for like $80 if they're in very, very, very good condition. I just told them what was going on. It's missing the pearl snap. The collar is pretty bad, and they paid $50, no questions asked, and they were completely happy with their purchase. So if something is a higher value, don't shy away from a few defects. At least that's my experience. Okay, I think, yep, that's all I have right now. Well, I hope this video helps someone, and thanks for watching. When I get a few more items together, I will post another video. Have a great day.